Saturday night date night at a ball game. It's just as fun now as it was 50 to 60 years ago. The Douglas Cats versus the Cheyenne Hawks in the A-League state championship game. Top of the first, Douglas wearing the blue. Mason Barker's bark is just as strong as his bite. This two-run blast will also bring in Braden Hunsicker and make the score 2-0. Bottom of the first, the Cats defense was ready for this one. Hunsicker to Barker to Ryan Liebert for the 6-4-3. This is their sixth game in 4 days, and so far, there were no signs of fatigue. However, that play did not deter the Hawks. Mac Pedroza sends a single up the middle that will plate him 2 RBIs. Nico Veit scores from third, and Matt Semler is going to hustle his way in from second to tie this ball game up at 2 apiece. Top of the second, Alex Locke will dribble one just past third base and tease the line for what would end up being a double to left field. Here comes Dallas Wick to score to put his squad back out front 3-2. The boys in blue would take advantage of a miscue. Hunsicker puts the ball in play. He should have been out, but the throw was off of the mark. That opens the door for Zach Sloan to make this a 4-2 ball game. For a team that lost their first round game and battled back to the championship, that's a pretty good accomplishment. Barker with the base hit with 2 runners in scoring position. Locke and Hunsicker go home, and Douglas would hold a 6-2 advantage. Bottom of the second, Cheyenne would slowly chip away at the deficit. Jameis Lopez finds a spot in left field for a base hit of his own. Veit was already on the run from second. That's why he was able to make it all the way in on the play, and now the scoreboard reads 6-3. Bottom of the third, they would get closer. Cody Brooks, nothing fancy, just a simple base hit. All he had to do was get Semler and Pedroza in. Mission accomplished. Hawks still trail 6-5, but they are in a better spot than they were before. The Cats would score 1 in the top of the fourth to make it 7-5. Now in the bottom of the fourth, bases loaded for Pedroza. This single brings in Veit and Lopez to tie the score at 7, but this highlight is not over. Pedroza is in a rundown between first and second. Prince is now at third. He's making a break for the plate. It looks like it's going to be close, but he'll make it in because the catcher misplayed the throw. Cheyenne now takes the lead 8-7. Still in the bottom of the fourth, Brooks will make another contribution so that Pedroza can complete his trip around the bases. The Hawks were enjoying a 2-run cushion, leading 9-7. Bottom of the fifth, they wanted more, and Lopez will give them more. This ball is not coming back. It's over the left field wall and out of here for a 2-run shot. Veit was the other run that scored. 11-7 was the score at this point. Top of the sixth, Douglas needed some runs. It's been a while. Sloan hits into the fielder's choice. He's out at first. Dylan Silzel will take a chance. It worked, and he almost took out the umpire as well. That might have been not top 10 material had the situation been a bit worse. No matter, it's 11-8. Bottom of the sixth, the score would never be that close again. Veit lifts a hit over the shortstop's reach for a base hit. Brooks will touch the plate to up the lead to 12-8. Top of the seventh, time for the defense to shine. Veit fields it, steps on second for 1, then fires over to Brooks to complete the double play. Cheyenne would score 1 in the bottom of the seventh on a passed ball to move ahead 13-8. Bottom of the eighth, the hits kept on coming. Veit was 5 for 5 in the game. Here's number 5. Brooks will score an insurance run to make it 14-8. The Hawks just knew where to hit the ball to. Lopez saw a spot and sent the ball to where it needed to be. That nets him 2 ribbies in the form of Tyson Bradley and Veit. The score is doubled up at 16-8. Top of the ninth, Douglas had already secured a bid for the A-League Northwest Regional Tournament, and as far as the state title goes, they gave it a good shot. Liebert is out on the fielder's choice, but the play brought in Hunsicker, but the Cats are still down 16-9. The end was near, and Cheyenne had the tournament MVP on the mound. That was Pedroza, and he would finish the job. The Hawks wrap up the A-League State Championship, winning 16-9. They, along with Douglas, will head up to Laurel, Montana to compete in the A-League Northwest Regional Tournament.